would say the United States or the world's food is dumped in the trash. This is from us over portioning and just dumping what's on our plates, things going bad, just not utilizing every piece of food that we have. And could you imagine what that is? Okay. In the next 10 years, 10 to 20 years, everything's going to be GMOs. Okay. You know what that means? Everything, all the seeds are modified. When you see seedless grapes, okay, seedless watermelon, there's no such thing. Okay. It's because we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing. But how else is the world going to eat, right? Okay. So when I look at your scrap boxes, this is all going to go in the trash, right? Everything can be used here. Look at all this meat scraps here. We're tossing in the trash. All these oranges, tossing them in the trash. Look how much great asparagus is on here in the trash. Okay? I mean, maybe the end piece is too hard to eat, but look at this. That's for soup. I could blanch that off and saute it and use it for another entree, for a salad. I'm telling you, this is all wasted garbage. This is good food. We're gonna dump this in the trash. Okay. Eggshells. What are they good for? Compost, but what else? If you're making a stock, it helps clarify it. Okay. The original consommé is made with the wrap, and the wrap is made with egg whites. Okay. And what cleans the broth from being cloudy and dirty and impurities with dirt, all that stuff? Eggs. Okay. So when I look through this compost, look at this eggplant. Look at these mushrooms. This is all money. A lot of money at the end of the week. Look at all these. Tomatoes for tomato bisque, tomato soup. There's a lot of stuff in here we're just trashing. Lemons. What would we do with these leftover oranges here?
Yes.
So many different things. So I'm going to put a challenge to Paul to go purchase a dehydrator. $50, $100. Okay? So listen, we don't have to dump everything inside. There's so many different things here. So I'm going to show you something right now. We take this every day, right? And what do? Clean it, right? We take these seeds, right? And what do? Toss them in the trash. Okay? I'm going to ask you guys to take the seeds from now on, wash them, throw them in the oven, toast them. Okay? On the honeydew, on the counter. And it's real quick. Just throw them in a bowl. Enter the dishwasher. Ask them to wash them real quick, even if there's a little melon on it. And what are we going to do with them? Where are we going to put them?
Salad bar.
Salad bar. Right. Okay.
Good.
All this is food. All of it. Right? What do? We take this, and this goes in the trash, right? These stems are great. Okay, maybe the little brown pieces there, but I will take these stems right here. Okay? And I get some julienne carrots and make the stems and julienne carrots, cilantro salad with some orange juice. A slaw, right? Why are we throwing all these stems? It's still food. It's still edible. All of it. And we're just wasting stuff every day. Okay?
What about cilantro? You can keep it too pureed and cilantro based.
Yes. I don't like to over chop things, but I think these should be more natural and torn apart. Lettuce should be torn apart, because when we bleed it too much, all the flavor runs out. Okay?
Especially as we bring in the Indian program, where we're going to have chutneys, cilantro chutneys, all the different pieces.
You guys are taking all this great food product and just dumping it in the trash. And there's so many composed salads that we're making every day. Okay, so, we don't have seeds in this pineapple here, right? But what are we going to do with this pineapple? This here, okay? I'm probably going to throw the head part right this. I can throw that away. We can't eat that, obviously. But all this, okay? And then I'm going to come over here and clean this up, right?
Decoration. For decoration.
No, again, I want everyone to think outside the box, okay? So these are all waste, but there's still good pineapple on there. So you're going to use this, the core, okay? And this is the stuff we throw away every day, but this is still money. You pay for it. You pay for it by the pound. But you're going to throw it in the trash. What will we do with this?
Use water.
Raise it with the pork.
You put water, right? A little sugar, reduce it down. You have a simple syrup, You can do a pineapple syrup with it. What else? If it reduces down without the sugar, you just steep with water. Okay? We make tacos al pastor, and you make a nice pineapple glaze over the top. Chipotle or avocado cream on it. Okay. Infused syrups for lemonade with pomegranate. Okay. There's so many different things you would do with this. You just listen. You're cleaning this. You just dump it in a bowl, put it in a pot, add water, throw it on the stove, and put it on low. Come back an hour, 2 hours later, strain it. 30 seconds. We think that we have to work harder and it's going to take more time and we don't have the time to do anything. We do. But this is all wasted money. Every single day we're wasting all kinds of money with this stuff. Okay? Again, this is shameful. All of it. When you look at all this, look at this. Tomatoes in here. Look at all this eggplant. I guarantee you, starving people in other countries, what would they do? To give this to their family. Okay? And we're tossing. Look at these mushrooms. These are just as great as the tops. And we're tossing in the trash. Okay. Everybody always comes up to us and says, hey, we need more money. We need more money. You know, it's hard to make it out there. Well, imagine the people that can't eat. Okay? They're addicted to all this. I'm looking through all this other stuff here. Look at all this. Look at this. All these stems. Look at all of it. Oranges. That's still a good banana.
Banana bread.
Jesus, look at this. We just threw this in the trash. Look at that. Is that trash?
That's perfect, actually. Yeah.
Banana bread.
Banana bread, muffins, bread pudding from the scraps of the bread.
What's
Water.
the
Okay.
drink?
Everything here is edible. Look at all this in the trash. All this stuff is in the trash. Every single day. And then the stuff that we don't want to use and we figure we can't use. Look at this. This is great basil. Trash. Basil stems. You know that I make a cream corn with all this? You just throw a little cream in a pot, you throw the basil stems and the cob of the corn after you clean it off. You bring it to a boil with a little salt and pepper, turn it off, let it steep, and you have basil infused cream corn. This is still good. Look at this. This is food. Tomatoes. Trash. Look at this. Tomato soup. There's all kinds of things we can do with this. Here's this. That's so good.
Mozzarella.
Okay, and then what are we gonna do with this beef? This fat? Huh?
Brown it off in the oven. Make
You
stock
don't even have to
out
do
of it.
that. You just sear it on the chill skillet, right? Render it down. When all that fat comes off, what are you gonna make with it? Chili, right? I'm gonna make an excellent chili. Most chili, it's just tons of pork and beef fat, and once it renders down, then you throw the ground beef and the meat into it and the beans. But most chili has maybe 2-3 gallons of fat in it. It's a real traditional chili, actually. Okay. But there's so many different things. The rice in here, when we have overconsumption of rice, we don't have nothing to do with it. What do we make of it? Compost salad, rice salad. Okay. How much money in food here do you think we have, Paul?
$75.
At least, huh? I think I should stop giving raises up.
Well, and especially with the drought and now the rain, the price of lettuce, the price of all our vegetables are going to go through the roof. 50% up. 50% more up.
Okay, so I'm going to give everyone a challenge here now. This is our culinary challenge. What are we going to do next? I want to see what you're going to do with every scrap here. I'm not going to come and ask you guys to do it. You guys should take the lead and take responsibility for everything you do. How many of you have kids? Okay. Think what it's going to be like in the near future for them. You know, if we're gone, we're gone. Their kids, their grandkids, what are they eating? What's left in this world? You know, 50% of our seafood is farm raised now. There's no seafood. There's no fish in the ocean anymore. Okay, we're farming it because basically they're not out there. They're extinct. Okay, green onions. You know, I used to be one of those guys that took off the tops, but every piece of it, it's still good. Okay, and just keep growing all the way down. Okay, and usually we're done, right? And the trash. No. What's wrong with these? I mean, you don't have to discriminate against some white piece here, you know? But go all the way down. Okay,
Yeah, good call.
all of it. Keep going all the way down to the near end of it.
Put in the green salsa.
Okay?
Yeah.
This white onion is just as great as the green. Okay? In fact, in the old days, I remember everyone used to eat the white part, less of the green. Right? I don't know when that all switched. Okay? The leaves here. You know, there's so many different things we can do with them. And with the dehydrator, I'd use them, dehydrate them, and chop them up. You know, use them as parsley. So I want us to challenge ourselves, look in the back of the kitchen, what else? Cauliflower stems, everything. What, even the green parts around it, what can we do with it? Soup, because it tastes like cabbage on the outside, right? Okay.
Veggie stock.
Composed salads on the salad bar. Chop it up, shave it. Okay? Waste nothing. I mean, obviously we can't eat this here, okay? But
I
there's
use
still
it.
pineapple there.
I use it for decoration.
At least you use it.
Pineapple top.
Use it.
Okay, so who's gonna make this commitment now to make these changes here? Okay, we all are. Okay, and you're gonna see the food costs slowly go down. You're gonna save thousands of dollars here. Okay, no more waste. Lemon, we use zest all the time. And when Paul gets the dehydrator, you know, when we get enough lemon, he's gonna package it, and we can vacuum pack it. And guess what we can make with the zest here, and the leftover orange besides candy. Okay,
Marmalades.
marmalades. What else?
Lemon
What else?
Seasonings.
I want you guys to start thinking.
Like
quicker.
lemon pepper.
Salt, yeah.
lemon
Syrup,
pepper,
different
chicken,
syrups for your waffles or pancakes.
beans.
Lemon syrups, orange syrups. What else? You could stick it in a big bag of sugar, right?
Yep.
You don't want to do any kind of brown sugar or anything. There's too much moisture in it. Okay. But granulated sugar. Okay. You're gonna make an orange sugar, a lemon sugar. Okay. And then we're gonna
Lemon
stick
sugar.
this with our coffee bar.
Wow, my colleague.
Right? Special house-made lemon used lavender sugar, right?
How much time does it make lemon lavender sugar?
Oh, probably 24 hours, 48 hours, real easy. Okay.
You can use it from the fruit too.
Yeah. Now we can dry things out without a dehydrator, usually about 150 degrees inside the oven. Probably for the most part take about 48 hours if you have that time. Okay. Dehydrators work out great. The more moisture that we have, mushrooms have about 85% to 90% water. So it takes a little bit longer, that kind of stuff. Strawberries probably about 75, 85% again water. So strawberries take a little longer. If strawberries are really thick, we slice them. Again, if you see strawberries going bad, take them. Oh, get them all the dehydrator. You know, and then we put strawberry chips on the salad bar. Let's start
Smoothie
changing
toppings.
things. Okay, the other thing is we have apples and we see bruised apples out there, right? We have lots of vinegar in the bag. White wine vinegar, right? Slice up those apples, throw some vinegar over the top, let it steam. Get these oranges here. Look at this. All these oranges. We make fresh squeezed oranges here every day. Take them. You don't have to do anything. Drop them in a gallon. Tell Paul and the chef, I want a couple cases of white wine vinegar. For some white wine vinegar, guess what? We have an orange vinegar, and where does it go? Salad bar, white wine vinegar, right? Orange, citrus. You do the lemon, the oranges. Look what we just did. Candied oranges, sugar. You know, orange, citrus, sugar, right? Different flavors of vinegar with apples and fruit that's going bad on us. Oops, it's rotten, so we can't use it. Dump it in the trash. That's our mentality up here every single day. Change it. Don't say it's not my job. Don't say, you know, they're not paying me to do this. Okay. Take the step to be a leader. Okay. Don't be a follower.
Chef,
Yes.
I saw once that you can take the shells of the eggs, cook them, put them in the overcook, and use it as salt.
Probably. Or soon.
Okay, because it's
Well,
Let's try that first before we do it.
yeah. but you're exactly right.
That's right.
He would, instead of buying salt, he would always make his eggs shells, cook them for an hour, something like that, and after grind them in the overcook, make it thin, and after in a Vitamix, pass it to a family or something like that if you wanted something great. Use and after use it as salt.
These are very edible and you can eat them. Actually. But it's the same thing as lobster and crab shells, right? Crustaceans. What do we do when we make a bisque? You cook the shells. You'll cook them 4 or 5 hours and you puree the shells, you strain them, and that's the soup, right? So pretty much everything's edible. Okay? So let's take a look at what we're doing, okay, on a day-to-day basis. And let's huddle up later on and say, okay, who gets what? Where does it go? What can we do with the scraps? Okay. If anything, we throw a big pot of water on the stove and we make a nice vegetable stock. Okay. And again, the shells will clarify that stock when you're making it. When you go into big hotels, You know, and large restaurants that have stockpiles.